Hi. Well, finally, um, Rudy Giuliani has been told to pay Ruby Freeman and Shaye $148 million for defamation in the President Trump election stealing scam, where he labeled them as crooked, uh, involved in changing votes. He compared them to drug addicts. I am so glad that this is over and they have at least a decent settlement. But I think it should have been much more. Now, I had calculated about 300 million each, because they were called names. They had people coming to their houses. They had people burning crosses. They had people threatening their lives and the lives of other family members. They had to move anonymously. They had to live under alias names. They are not fighters, so they didn't know how to protect themselves in this kind of environment. They were getting phone calls, nasty things on social media, nasty things in the mail. I imagine they had spent many a night crying and nervous for their safety and the safety of their family. I am so glad they at least have gotten a somewhat decent settlement for this defamation case. Now, Rudy Giuliani, after he was found guilty of defamation, went out and repeated the defamation. He went out and said that he was correct, that they were involved in election fraud and so forth. And he said what he said previously was true. Now, this was after he had already been convicted and told that what he was saying were lies. There was no proof of anything that he was trying to put out there. These two ladies couldn't even find jobs because their pictures were all over the papers. And people thought, of course, that's a security hazard. People are going to be coming into their place of business and trying to cause problems. So he has repeated this defamation, saying even though he was found guilty, he says it's still true. Not a piece of evidence does he have. So they can refile if they want and get a higher reward. They can refile that defamation case because he has repeated it, and every time he repeats it, they can refile for repeating the defamation after he has been found guilty of the defamation. So if they aren't happy with 74 million each, they can refile and get another reward. Now, he's claiming he doesn't have any money. He was allowing people to pay for pardons. I think that he would get $1 million and Trump would get $1 million or more for every pardon they gave out. So he has many millions somewhere. Where he has that hidden, I don't know. But, he's just a crook. He's a crook and very bad, very, very bad person. So he has the money. They're just going to have to find it. And he also lied all the way through his divorce to his wife, where she wanted money from him and he was hiding money so she couldn't find it. And that is stated in the lawsuit that his assistant, who he sexually assaulted and made false promises, that in that lawsuit, she knows some of the places where he was hiding money. So that will come out in that case, which is upcoming. So we'll see what it happens. But congratulations to Ruby Freeman and Shaye for this victory. Consider whether you want to go through and have a higher reward. It would be easier. He's already being guilty of the defamation. It's just a matter of restating what he said and getting the jury to award additional millions. Might be worth it. So we wish you both a happy holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Be careful with your funds. Make sure they last a long time. This case will go down in history because presidents just don't go around. Normally, if they're not crazy, they don't go around accusing people of things like this. And Trump did it, and it's all part of his story. The story that he will carry with him for life. And these two women will be mentioned throughout history forever as part of Trump's life when he tried to steal the 2020 election, presidential election. So what do you think? Say congratulations, give a smile, and we wish them the best. Bye.